Alright, Thursday morning, my girlfriend's halfway house, 79 Corvette. It's actually pretty clean. Needs some love. But, of course it ain't gonna open. But anyway, just a 350 4-barrel quadrijet. Belonged to a buddy of mine. He got it from his bail bondsman buddy. And he actually, it was given to him. That's some terrible, god-awful chrome, like 22s or some shit on it. So he just put some rallies back on it, and he got it running, cleaned up the interior and shit, and he hated the paint. It's a 79 Vette. He's like, I'm not putting any money into this goddamn thing. So he said, fuck it. I'm going to leave it where it's at. And my chick kept bugging him about it. And one day I came home, and she was like, hey, we need to go pick up a car this weekend. I'm like, what is it? Stupid cat. And she's like, well, I'm not going to tell you. And I said, well, then I'm not going to pick it up, because I figured it's some bullshit, no telling. And she's like, all right, it's that 79 Vette. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go get it. I said, how much? And she said, $500. I said, hell yeah. So we went and picked it up, and her daughter's 14, so she really wants it. Everyone's like, she doesn't need a Vette. I'm like, dude, these are rated like 155 horsepower. It's like the slowest thing on earth. Like, it's a great car for her. If it's not worth doing anything, I mean, it's not really worth a whole lot, but it's pretty clean. Put a battery in it, and it had been sitting for a while, and I remember the front brakes were kind of fucked up, but we couldn't really, well, we got it to fire up once we put a battery in it, but the fuel coming out of, the fuel pump was on, or the fuel line to the carburetor was living the dream. Stupid cat. The fuel line from the fuel pump to the carburetor is unhooked, so I just sprayed, filled up the carb with, quadrijet with B12, and it fired right up, but I could see that it was barely pumping any fuel out, and what it was pumping out of the fuel pump was disgusting. So, but anyway, so I tried running off the gas can, and by then I think it looked like the accelerator pump was stuck, and somebody, I guess, didn't have a roll pin for the little pivot for the accelerator pump, and it looked like somebody shoved a staple in there, and so it was bending the staple, and it wasn't pivoting on it. So like, all right, fuck it, we just need to pull this shit and rebuild it. So I made her pull it and made her do all the work. This ain't no free ride. If she wants a 79 Vette, then she needs to work on it. I'll pay for it, but anyway. Of course, got it all tied up. And so since then, I acquired some parts carburetors that were free, and they're way different. This is like a 69. This is a early 80s, late 70s, but pulled this one apart and threw it in the sonic cleaner, and it actually cleaned up really well. I made her put it all back together and made her clean the shit out of everything. So I'm pretty confident that's a good carburetor now. I'd love to get this place cleaned up more. I think they've played pulling that thing once. So I'm going to pick up a 66 Valiant today, and then I got a 73 Dart to pick up soon. And kind of told her son, he'll be 13 this weekend. I said, hey, whichever car you want, you can have it, And he picked the 73 Dart. It's a 2-door hardtop, slant 6 on a tree. So I'm like, well, probably need to either make room under the carport, which I don't think we can. I don't think there's enough room for 2 vehicles, or get rid of this thing and we'll put the Dart in here. So we'll see. But he got a welding machine. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time practicing, but I brought a bunch of scrap metal and shit out here so he could practice. It is flux cord. I guess there's nothing wrong with learning on a flux cord. But I've seen him MIG weld before. I taught him on a gas MIG welder, and he did pretty good. And then I got a TIG at the house too, so once he gets kind of the hang of it. But anyway, that's the story there. Yeah, I guess I never made a video of this car, and we probably had it for a year, so I figured it was time. I don't know, they probably got room to fit a fucking Dart under here. Yeah. But anyway, that's the 79 Vette. I think it's like the lowest horsepower Vette ever made. But, and they want to paint it and shit. And I'm like, dude, who gives a fuck? It's like, you know, almost Dallas Cowboys colors. It's actually a little more purple. But, it's in decent shape. Fuck it, leave it alone. Who gives a shit? Because a good paint job is expensive, and this one's not terrible, so leave it. But anyway, I'm gonna drop the tank here pretty soon. I got a fuel pump for it. I bought our fuel pump for Christmas. That door's sagging pretty good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, pretty battery in it. Needs some love, but it's in a door panel for some reason. It is an automatic. I don't know, I think it was a great first little car. Yeah, 79 Vette. I think these are cool. They're just not worth shit. I guess she wants to take this thing out this weekend. I think it's still too damn cold, but I don't know. She just bought this thing and she's already running into stuff and scratched it all the fuck, but doesn't even put the cover on it. Maybe like 10 grand, whatever. 79 Vette. Hopefully get this going soon. I'll see y'all later.